at the Kings Mutual Century Center, also known as the Apple in Berwick, Nova Scotia, here for the U13 AAA Hockey Nova Scotia Provincials. My name is Ethan True from High Button Sports, welcoming you inside the Kings Mutual Century Center on a beautiful rainy Friday afternoon. We take a look at today's schedule at 12 p.m. right now. It's the Western Hurricanes, the visitors, taking on the Sackville Flyers. Following this game, we'll have the Cole Harbour Wings and the Halifax Hawks in the Battle of the Bridges. County Islanders versus the Tasta Ducks at 4 p.m. to wrap up the evening. It's the hosts, the Valley Jets, taking on the Pictou County Crushers. We'll get set to go here. Referees gathering at center ice as we get set to go here. The Western Hurricanes wearing their red jerseys with the black and white accents. For the Sackville Flyers, it's their cream color jerseys with the black and the orange accents as we're underway here in Berwick. This one won back by the Western Hurricanes up the right wing side. That one will get dumped in by the Hurricanes, working their way in now. Trying to find someone out in front. Can't yet on the wraparound now. Still sticking with it is the Hurricanes. Back to the point for Why Not. Can't be held on to. This one will go down the length of the ice. Skating for it now into the corner. This one taken away by McLean in the corner for the Flyers. Tied up that time, brought down to the ice. Nothing going for him. Now out to center ice for the Hurricanes. Cross ice feed to Smith. Got up in his feet. He'll work that one in deep. Down low now. That one ricochets off the boards, off the side of the post now. The Flyers have it. Loose puck nearly taken away by the Hurricanes. But the Flyers looking to skate this one out now. The Hurricanes fire that one over far side. Picked up now by the Flyers in their own end. They'll fire that one up the right wing side for Young. Young, that one caught up and taken away by McCallion. Now battling once again. McCallion tried to work that one in. Now it's taken away by Garden. Pass kind of whiffed on that time. The Flyers lose it this time to the Hurricanes on the forecheck, but the Flyers able to get this one back out in the neutral zone. The Hurricanes will fire that one back in deep in the corner here. Now Garden puts on the brakes, circling back the other way up the right wing side. Trying to dish that one over. Pass blocked by McCallion. Now for Garden. In the corner now, picked up, brought down to the ice. Now the Flyers going the other way with it, trying to get a breakout going in their favor to start the game off. It's a Duffy over the blue line. Duffy trying to get by McCallion. Able to, but not as clean as he was hoping for. Now the Flyers back to the point, just barely hanging on to there. Sort of cross over to Deschamps. Deschamps tries to get this one back. Now back over now to Chasson. What the shot that time. Punched high by the goaltender. Now into the corner, it's picked up by the Flyers, trying to work it down low. It's broken up by the Hurricanes, now caught up in the feet of Chasson down low. Now still battling this time. The Flyers come up with it. Poked away this time. Back to the point for Chasson. Chasson through traffic. Loose puck on the side of the net there. McCallion trying to clear this one away. Immediately met by three Sackville Flyers players like bees. Now the Flyers able to get this one back along the half wall this time. The Hurricanes trying to skate this one away. The Flyers with ease at the blue line. Can't hang on to that one cleanly. It'll be taken away by Chasson. Firing that one back in deep. Now it's picked up down low by the Hurricanes in their own end. Sliding that one over to McCallion. McCallion up the left wing side. Trying to connect that time. Unable to just yet though, as the Flyers trying to work this one in deep. It's Orichuk who walks in with the shot. That time he scores! What a beautiful move that time from the Sackville Flyers, Caden Orichuk, to put that one home, top shelf. And the Sackville Flyers lead 1-0 early here in this opening frame. That one gets fired on net. Meade makes a routine save, and he'll cover this one up. .12:31 left to go here in this opening frame. Faceoff will go to the left of the goaltender. So we're underway once again. This one won back by the Hurricanes in their own end. Why Not splits the D, skating his way up through. Why Not backhand pass near the zone bench there. Pass over to Clark. That one broken up on play. Now down low along the half wall once again. It'll be picked up by the Flyers who send this one around the boards. Trying to get an offense going once again. Now up the left wing side now. Here come the Flyers on the attack. This one sent down into the front of the net this time. Now taken away by the Hurricanes. Pass whiffed on that time. Now the Flyers look to take it away. Still battling for possession there along the boards as the puck comes free now at the point. It'll be picked up by Clark now going the other way for the Hurricanes. That one gets sent in deep. Now here come the Flyers. Skating their way up through. Now it's picked up by Why Not in the neutral zone for the Hurricanes. Up the left wing side, Smith will fire that one in deep. Now the Flyers with it down low after looked like he caught an edge on the play. In the corner now for the Hurricanes. Looking to get an offense going here. The Hurricanes back to the point for D'Entremont. D'Entremont able to send that one in deep. Now pinned up along the boards. This time Mood now trying to dish that one over. Broken up though on the play by the Flyers. Caught up once again by the Flyers. They're able to clear the puck on this one. D'Entremont able to pick this one up for the Hurricanes. Sliding that one over to McCallion, trying to get his beat on his man. McCallion now back now for Mood. Mood walks his way into the slot with the shot that time, blocked through the lane. Now trying to get that one over. That one comes out to the neutral zone. That one immediately sent back in by the Western Hurricanes. Now to Jason down low. Jason working his way up past that time, get poked away. Just barely able to keep that one in. Now comes out. Now the Flyers tries to connect with McLean that time. Still loose there. Finally taken away from McLean. Now it'll be picked up by D'Entremont along the boards for the Hurricanes. Now White. White working his way over the blue line. Dishes this one over, just out of reach on the play. Great scoring opportunity on the play. Now the Hurricanes trying to go the other way with it. As they do. 2-on-2 going the other way. Cup coming back for the Flyers. That one punched away by Lucas Price. Price still yet to let in his first goal of the weekend after posting an 18-save shutout yesterday to open the tournament with a 2-0 win over the Tacit Ducks. Now this one brought back here. Here's Surratt. Surratt fires over first side for the Flyers. Finds White up that left wing side. Broken up on the play. Now this one gets picked up by the Hurricanes. Now skating this one over is Hemian. Hemian a shot that time, just goes wide. Rebound now along the boards. Bit of a bump there on the play. Now working their way in deep is Corkum, but loses it this time on the play. Now the Flyers clear the puck out to center ice. Loose puck race going the other way. Now the Hurricanes have a beat on it. Now going up that left wing side is Potty. Owen Potty over the blue line now. Loses his stick. And there's going to be a penalty coming up here to the Sackville Flyers for slashing. So Duffy to the box for slashing. So the Western Hurricanes head to the power play for the first time this afternoon with a chance to get the equalizer and get this game back in a deadlock. It's going to be number 15 to the box for the Flyers. It's going to be Jackson Duffy, the captain. Lucas Price finally all good in his net now. 2-1 the shots in favor of the Flyers, who lead at 1-0. And the linesman from the blue line doesn't like what he sees on that far side, so he'll get them to back up. And now we're underway once again. One back by the Hurricanes. Shot on goal that time. Stopped by Price. Still loose on the side of the net. The Flyers try and clear this one away. Kept in, though, at the blue line by the Western Hurricanes. Will dish this one over. Back to the point now for Potty. Potty to Why Not. Why Not's going to dish this one over along the half wall now. Back to Why Not at the point. Nolan Why Not now far side for the Hurricanes. Working their way in now. Far side now. Trying to find an angle. Can't get it there. Now back to Why Not at the point. Why Not fires far side. The Hurricanes really applying some pressure now in the slot. That one comes over to the corner now. It's Mood. Mood. Back to Why Not. Why Not lets it go. Trying to find a deflection that time. Went wide. Looked like Hallett might have gotten a piece of it. Now Why Not's going to let that one go. That one ricocheted in the slot. Now out to the corner for the Flyers. He'll get a swipe on that one. Able to clear that one away. Why Not's going to pick this one up immediately. Fires up the left wing side. Mood will get a chip on it. Trying to find Clark. As Clark loses it this time to Chason. And Chason's going to clear this one away. And a too-many-men penalty coming up here to the Western Hurricanes. Caught up on that line change. Someone didn't get to the bench fast enough. So Bobby Clark's going to head to the box to serve that bench minor for too many players on the ice. So we'll play a minute of 4-on-4. Then the Flyers will get a minute on the power play here. So this one's won back by the Hurricanes, broken up along the half wall by the Flyers. The Hurricanes try and clear this one as they do. Now back for Chason. Chason dishes this one over now. Up the right wing side, putting on the brakes. Now circling back. Drop back now. Here's Chason. Chason skating his way up through on the attack now. Chason worked his way over. Past that time, just through the wickets. Now this one gets cleared away by the Hurricanes. Now over to Chason. Chason up through now. That one just at a reach on the play. Now off the left wing side, the Flyers have it, trying to get a beat on him. Hemian takes a bit of a bump on the play there. That one gets sent in by the Flyers. Goes real high. in the corner now. The Flyers have it. Penalty coming up now. Not sure who this penalty is going to be on here. And it looks like the Flyers are going to get this one. And it is. It's going to be Elijah Doucette to the box for tripping on the play. Just 6 seconds left on that first Sackville penalty. And then we'll play 4-on-4 for, let's see if I can do the math here. 4-on-4 for a minute. A minute, yeah, 1 minute exactly. And then it'll be a power play once again for the Hurricanes. A shot in from Wynot at the point. That one goes high. Now back, even strength here. 57 seconds. Now slid across. One-time shot whipped on. Rebound now for Price. That one's stopped by the goaltender. What a chance there for the Hurricanes. But Lucas Price standing tall once again. We caught up with him yesterday after the game. And he loves a good Tim Hortons breakfast to get him fired up before the game. Shot in through that time. Trying to get a deflection on it. But that one gets poked away by Chason. Now Potty tries to work this one in. Taken away by the Flyers. They have it now behind the net. Hallett right there trying to pin him up. Chason trying to clear it, able to dish this one over now. Now up through here come the Sackville Flyers. Still 4-on-4 action here. This one gets steered aside with ease by Meaden. The Hurricanes look to send this one around the boards. 15 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Then the Hurricanes get their power play. Now here comes Hallett skating his way up through. 1-on-2 going the other way. Hallett gets by his one man. Now to the front of the net. A shot that time. Roof to high. Now down low behind the net. The Flyers able to clear this one around the boards. Now picked up by the Hurricanes. They're trying to walk in. Back to the power play. Now shot in through. That one just wide off the deflection. The Hurricanes now on their power play. McCallion has it at the point. Gets by his man. Tied up now. McCallion still trying to work his way in. Deke that one into the corner. The Flyers try and clear it just around the boards now, though. The Hurricanes will pick this one back up. Back to the point for Potty. Potty in through that time. Just wide of the net. Clark's going to come in now. Pick up this loose puck. Bobby Clark, a shot that time, punched away once again. This one gets cleared away, now out to center ice. 22 seconds and counting remaining on the power play for the Hurricanes as McCallion skates up that left wing side. McCallion working his way in front of the net, sliding that one over just out of reach of anyone. Now it's picked up, poked away by the Flyers. Penalty coming up here to the Western Hurricanes. Tripping the call here on the play. So this one's going to be charged to the Hurricanes. Milana Dontremont, the defenseman, for tripping. So 5 seconds of 4-on-4 action. Then a minute and 55 on the power play for the Sackville Flyers. Underway once again. The Hurricanes pass this one up through. Shorthanded chance coming. That one gets sent in now. Now it's picked up by the Flyers. We're going to skate their way over now. Now up the left wing side, here come the Flyers. Pass up that time, deflected, staying on side. McCallion will take it away, trying to deke it and get through. But this one now taken away by the Flyers, staying on side. 2-on-1 now, going the other way. The Flyers working their way in. Penalty coming up here. Sorry, no penalty coming up here. Referee just was pointing. Now this one can't be kept in at the point. Price out of his crease to play the puck. He'll dish this one over. Now the Flyers skating their way up through on the attack up the right wing side, able to dish that one over. Now the Flyers still skating up that left wing side, staying on side. That one high on Meaden. He'll reach upstairs and get the stoppage of play with 5:06 to go here in the first period. We'd like to thank our major sponsors of the tournament at this time. The tournament wouldn't be possible without RBC, Cavendish Farms, Hockey Nova Scotia, Turner Concrete, TD Hockey Development, and the Ketty Bros Limited. So we begin action once again. Still 1-0 Flyers here. 1 minute and 2 left on the power play for the Flyers as they have ozone possession here. Down low behind the net. The Flyers back to the point. Working their way in now. The Flyers sliding this one over now. It's Chason. Chason deciding what to do with it. He's going to slide this one over now to Young. Young back to Chason. Chason deciding what to do with it. Still has a hold of it. Shot. He scores! What a beautiful goal this time around from the Flyers. Henry Chason able to extend their lead to 2-0 And the Flyers are on an absolute heater so far this weekend. 4:36 left here in the first period. Referee at center ice set to drop the puck. Puck drop now as we're underway. Once again, this one up the left wing side. Smith has a hold of it. Now Smith getting it back. Over now, working their way in his move. A shot, he's stopped by Price. Rebound now still loose there, and that one gets covered up. A little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. We get set to begin action once again. So we're off. This one picked up by the Flyers, trying to skate this one out the other way as McLean able to dish this one over. Now here come the Flyers working their way in still. Now to the front of the net all alone. The backhand stopped by Mead and rebound cleared away by the Hurricanes. Still loose there on the doorstep. Now the Hurricanes skate their way up through now. This one will get picked up by the Flyers down low. Flyers over up the right wing side. Now to McLean. McLean dishing that one over to McCallion. McCallion able to take this one away now. Still loose there, now poked away, taken away by the Flyers who are skating up now. Broken up, delayed offside, and offside called on the play. .348 left to go here in the first period. 8-6 the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. But 2-0 the score in favor of the Sackville Flyers. As the Hurricanes skating this one up the left wing side. One not able to fire that one in deep. Now it's picked up by the Western Hurricanes at the point, able to slide that one over now. Working their way in. That one gets poked away by the Flyers. Now this one comes out to center ice. A loose puck race going the other way. The Flyers have a beat on it. Putting on the brakes now. Sliding that one into the slot. Loose puck there in the slot. Now it's picked up by the Western Hurricanes. They'll fire that one over here. Now caught up this time. Clark falls down to the ice on the play. Nothing going for him. Now this one picked up. Still loose there along the boards. Picked up now by the Hurricanes. Working their way in around the boards this time. Now back at the point. That one gets fired in by Meadows. Deflection loose. That one sailed right through the blue paint and just wide of that post. Meadows now sliding this one over. The Flyers really on the attack now. The Hurricanes do have possession now on their own end, trying to get it out. The Hurricanes far side. Finally able to get some possession going the other way. Now over the blue line on the attack. That one gets sent to deep, bouncing puck, easily turned aside by Price. Now around the boards here come the Flyers. Losing that one this time to Morash. Morash pinned up along the boards that time by Briand. Now it's picked up by the Flyers. Around the boards this time to Moses. Moses will clear this one away. Picked up now by D'Entremont. D'Entremont over to McCallion, now. Tries to toe drag that time, unable to just yet. McCallion able to dish that one over now to Hemian. Hemian working his way in now, trying to get to the front of the net. A shot that time and stopped by the goaltender, Lucas Price. Caught up now, back to the point for D'Entremont. D'Entremont shot swift on, able to get it over to McCallion though. That one gets punched away by Lucas Price once again. The Hurricanes send that one back in deep to Hemian once again. Down low, the Flyers look to clear it away, now into the corner. The Flyers still with it. Passed up through now, broken up by Hemian. Now it's picked up by the Flyers, dropping this one back. Still having possession in their own end. This one gets cleared away by the Flyers. Now the Hurricanes in their own end. It's McCallion. 1:40 to go here in the opening frame in game number 1 of day number 2 at the U13 AAA Provincials in Berwick. Now over, now in just out of reach. McCallion gets a poke on it. Now tying him up along the boards this time near the penalty box. Now the Flyers with it, dropping this one back up the right wing side. This one picked up by the Hurricanes. That one gets sent in by Stewart. Now Stewart and Hemian in front of the net this time. Over now to Hemian, loosening his feet there. And that one just sails wide through the blue crease that time. McCallion can't get a chip on it. 2-on-2 going the other way for the Flyers. Tripped up on the play, nothing going for him. McCallion, something's called here. We get a stoppage of play here. Too many men called on the Sackville Flyers. So the Western Hurricanes head to the power play for the remaining time in this first period with 1:06 to go. So we're underway. Now here's one out a shot and through. Loose puck on the side of the net. We're in the final minute now here in the first period. So if the Hurricanes can't capitalize on the power play by the end of this period, they'll get some more time next period on the remaining 2 minutes. But this one gets cleared away by the Flyers. In the corner now here, the Hurricanes looking to clear this one away and skate it up the right wing side. Putting on the brakes, still skating this one up through. Here come the Hurricanes over to Potty. Potty over the blue line now on the attack. Potty working his way in, dropping it back to Mood. Mood circling the other way. Mood trying to work his way in now, still in the corner. Now behind the net. Here are the Flyers with it. Around the boards this time, trying to pin it up, unable to just yet. Wynot's going to pick it up in the neutral zone for the Hurricanes. Now off the boards this time, sliding this one over up the left wing side, getting a chip on it. Now over this time. This one gets poked away. What an effort by the Flyers. Down low, the Flyers in their own end. Just need one final clear on it, and that's going to do it. 1 period of completed hockey action here on day number 2 here at the Hockey Nova Scotia U13 AAA Provincials in Berwick, Nova Scotia at the Apple Dome. 2-0 Flyers after 1. Easton Shoe from High Button Sports. We'll be right back here after a quick, brief intermission. Alrighty, folks, Eastern Shoot from High Button Sports back here for this second period of play in game number 1 here on day number 2 of the Hockey Nova Scotia U13 AAA Provincials. The Sackville Flyers leading the Western Hurricanes 2-0. Run away, the Hurricanes up the right wing side. It's McCallion working his way in. McCallion tries to shoot that one on, gets deflected out to the corner now for Mood. Mood back to the point. At the point over to McCallion now. McCallion putting on the brakes, able to fire that one in. Back to the point now for McCallion once again. McCallion trying to work his way in along the half wall. Back to the point for Wynot. Can't hold on to it cleanly. Wynot able to jam that one in now along the half wall to Mood. Mood now still trying to hang on to this one cleanly. Finally finds man downstairs. Now on the doorstep, the Hurricanes haven't able to wrap it around. Now back to McCallion. McCallion at the point. He's going to fire that one in through just wide of the net. Rebound now on the side of the net. The Hurricanes power play coming to an end now. Around the boards this time. McCallion caught up in his feet. McCallion fakes the pass one way, skates the other way. Off a deflection, that one goes wide. Now here's Hallett with 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. Now it's back to McCallion. Cross-ice feed that time, down low to Mood. Mood picks it up. Back to the point now. Working their way in now is Wynot. That one gets deflected, now taken away. Gets sent down that time. Reaches Meaden in net. Meaden's going to cover this one up. Faceoff's going to go to the right of the goaltender, Meaden, with 13:56 to go here in the second period. 13/8 of shots in favor of the Hurricanes. 2-0 Flyers to score. Around the boards now, it's picked up by the Hurricanes along the half wall, trying to skate this one out of their own end. As they do now out in the neutral zone in front of the penalty box. This one picked up by the Flyers, working their way in. Now an offside called. Now face off in front of the Flyers bench as we're underway. This one gets cleared away by the Hurricanes. Not too far though, as the Flyers will fire that one back in. Now along the boards this time. Bit of a hit there on the play, nothing going. Now here come the Hurricanes around the boards this time. This one gets sent over far side for Simmons trying to clear the puck. He gets pinned up along the boards here. Tied up on the play. They're both hooked up. Now it's picked up by the Flyers as they have it in their own end. Now here the Flyers with it. Comes out to center. The Hurricanes able to get a poke on it. Just barely onside, but it doesn't matter as White takes it away for the Flyers. An offside called once again. another face-off in the neutral zone, this time on the far side across from the Flyers bench with 13:06 to go here in the second. Puck drop now as we're underway. This one gets won back by the Flyers as they have it. It's Chason. Chason up the boards now. Moses dumps that one in deep. Now in the corner, here's McCallion. McCallion works that one around the boards, trying to connect with Morash. Now getting a chip on it, going the other way. The Hurricanes try and go on the forecheck here. Trying to get an edge around his man. In the corner is Clark. Good battle that time. Now around the boards. Here come the Sackville Flyers. Nearly poked away at the point. But now here come the Flyers with a chance going the other way. Man crashing the net. Broken up on its way by the Hurricanes. In the corner now, the Hurricanes trying to clear this one away. It's McCallion up the left wing side. Kept in at the point. Now picked up by the Western Hurricanes as they skate this one up through. Broken up on the play, still there. Now the Hurricanes trying to go forward off of it. Picked up by the Flyers in front of their own bench. Now here's Baxter going up the right wing side for the Hurricanes now. So that one gets sent in deep. Now Deschamps, that one gets poked away. Picked up by Rapp now. Rapp trying to work his way in over to Baxter. Baxter tries to slap shot that one in deep. Unable to just yet. Now on the wrap around, the Hurricanes work it back over on the side of the net, on the side of the boards that time. Pinned up along the boards this time now. It's picked up by Hallett down low. Hallett tries to find a man in front. Can't get it there. McCallion tying up his man. Now it's picked up by Hallett. Hallett over to McCallion. Now McCallion walks in to the front of the net. Now McCallion has shot that one just high. Side of the net still loose there. Price able to stop the puck. Back out to Baxter. Shot that time for the point by Baxter. Looked like it went wide, maybe off a deflection, but ultimately just went wide. The Flyers trying to clear this one away, trying to chip this one out. Still in, though, by the Hurricanes. They work their way in now, trying to pass that one over. Pass is blocked. Back to Baxter at the point. Got a bit of an edge that time. Now the Flyers looking to go the other way. That one gets sent in by Ori Chalk. Already one goal to his name in this game. One goal to his name in this game, sorry. Now this one gets sent up here. Caught up in the neutral zone. The Flyers pick it up. It's Young. Young staying on side now. Trying to work this one over now. The Flyers are shot that time just high of the net. Now the Hurricanes tied up along the boards, trying to get it out to center as they do. Up the right wing side, here's Hallett working his way in. Hallett trying to work his way to the front of the net. Backhand pass, slid across that time. Couldn't quite get the shot off. The Flyers skating it up the right wing side now. The Hurricanes definitely have their chances. Now a hit coming on the play. Penalty coming up here to the Western Hurricanes for body checking, I do believe. O-zone face-off here for the Sackville Flyers as they head to the man advantage. Puck drop now as Brody moved to the box. This time, I believe, for body checking. Didn't see the call, though. Wayman has shot that time, punched away by Meaden. Down low behind the net, the Flyers still with it. They'll skate this one around, trying to get it back to the point for Wayman. As they do, Wayman fires that one over. Just wide, though, into the neutral zone. Now here are the Flyers working their way up that right wing side is Chason. Chason working his way to the front of the net now. Dishing out front that time, his shot that goes wide. So body contact is the call to Brody Mood. Back to the point, Wayman. Wayman over to Duffy. Duffy walks in, shot that time, stopped by Meaden, loose off the side of the net still. Pinned up along the boards that time, finally covered up by Meaden on the play. Pushing and shoving going on afterwards. So over a third of the way through the second period of play, the Flyers still on the power play. So they win this one back. Wayman works it in along the half wall. Now back for White. White back to the point for the Flyers. Working their way in now. Loose puck in the slot this time. The Hurricanes try and clear it away as McCallion comes up with it. He'll get a wrist shot. That one cleared away out to center ice. Poked up now. Clark trying to fight for possession that time. Just unable to get it yet. Rapid hit there at open ice. No call. Now this one picked up by the Hurricanes. They look to take it away. Along the boards this time, chipped out to center ice. Rapp fighting for possession, but Deschamps ultimately will get to that puck first. Fired over far side. McCallion lifts the stick. Broken up along the boards this time. Rapp in there battling. Now it's taken away by the Flyers as they have it. Past that time, staying on side. Back over now, back to the point. Wayman with it. Wayman with it. Sliding this one over to White. White Broken up by Rapp on the play. Sent down low by White, though. McCallion will pick it down low for the Hurricanes. Can't be cleared, though. The Flyers keep it in at the point. They work their way in here. That one rings off the iron here. Now here's Wayman. Wayman lets that one go here. Back over to Wayman. Wayman now a shot here. Caught up in the slot for the Hurricanes. Still skate this one away. Cleared away now. Now this one gets picked up by Deschamps down low. Now over to Mood. Pinned up along the boards this time. Now it's picked up by the Flyers. As we're back to even strength, now the Flyers skate this one up through on the attack now here. Picked up now by the Hurricanes. Battled upon there along the boards. The Hurricanes still looking to get another shot off. Nothing going there. Now the Flyers skating their way up through, going the other way. Now this one picked up by the Hurricanes. Up the right wing side now. Dropping this one back here. Battling now at the point. That one gets sent in. Delayed offside on the Hurricanes. Now this one picked up by Doucette. Doucette up the left wing side. Bit of a collision that time. Still battling, staying on side somehow. Now the Hurricanes trap this one up here. Brion, bit of a cross check that time. Nothing going. Now here's Hemian. Noah Hemian in his own end, trying to skate this one up. Now picked up by the Hurricanes. Finding Hemian once again. Battled upon there in the neutral zone. Now it's picked up by the Sackville Flyers. Working their way in into Orichuk. Down low now. Trying to knock Donchmont off the puck. Now that one gets sent around the boards by Why Not. At the point now. Broken up on the play. Now this one will get picked up by the Western Hurricanes in their own end. Over to Donchmont now. Donchmont now up the right wing side. Picked up by the Flyers now. Pinned up, still trying to go forward is Donchmont. Now it's broken up, picked up by Hallett down low for the Hurricanes. Couldn't find Hemi in there. Now in front, picked up in the corner for the Hurricanes. They'll try and bring it back to the point. Still sticking with it though. Now fired over far side finally. Walking in a shot that time, just wide of the net. Now it's back for Donchmont at the point. Donchmont will send that one in deep. Down low now in the corner for Surrett. Surrett now around the boards here. Now it's picked up by the Sackville Flyers, skating their way up through up the right wing side. Now this one will get worked in deep. The Hurricanes trying to clear it away. Now up through. That one got caught up on the play. Now for Chason. Chason a shot that one right into the chest of the goaltender. .6:15 left to go here in the second period. 15-10 the shots in favor of the Western Hurricanes, but the Flyers lead at 2-0. And Lucas Price still showing why he's a perfect resemblance to Carey Price. So far turning away every shot he's faced in this tournament. Now this one goes high off the glass, down low. Picked up by the Hurricanes around the boards now. Trying to clear the puck. Once again, this one gets poked away. Out to center now. 2-on-1 possibly forming here for the Hurricanes as they work their way in. Past that time, disrupted now. The Hurricanes will try and pick this one back up. Dropped it back for Baxter. Baxter sliding this one over. Now the Hurricanes have shot that time just wide. Morash just out of reach of that one. Now it's picked up by Baxter. Now the Flyers with it. Now here's Duffy. Duffy skating his way up through. The captain trying to lead the way. Duffy to the front of the net. Now what a move to the backhand. What a save by Meaden. Now passed up here. It's picked up by the Flyers. Here's Chason who sends that one in deep. Down low now, sent around the boards. Now this one gets slid across far side for the Hurricanes as Morash will send that one in deep for the Hurricanes. Down low, Chason's going to pick it up in his own end for the Flyers. And now here he comes as Henry Chason up the left wing side. Connects with his man. Now that one gets sent in by the Flyers. Now here's McCallion with it. McCallion up the right wing side. Still fighting for possession here. It's McCallion. McCallion working his way in here. Niall McCallion trying to find his way in the front of the net that time. Pass that time just goes wide. At the point that time went through the feet. Now the Flyers up the left wing side, immediately met by the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have possession in the neutral zone. The Sackville Flyers though able to take this one away. Back for Wayman, slitting this one across, sorry. Now at the right wing side to McLean. Broken up by the Hurricanes trying to connect with their man. Can't get it there though. Now back for Wayman. Wayman now. Pass that time disrupted on the play. Now Mood caught up in the feet. Still tied up that time. Still fighting for possession here. Along the half wall, White dishing this one off. Back to White now. Here comes White over the blue line on the attack. White a shot that time, just wide. Now to the corner for McCallion. In the corner, working their way into the Flyers. In front of the net now, stopped by the goaltender. Rebound now, still loose there. Cleared away on the goal line by Niall McCallion. Now over to Wayman. Wayman up through now. Working their way in is the Flyers once again. Now here's Ori Chalk. Working his way in now. Back in front of the net now. Still loose there in the blue paint. Finally poked away by the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes going the other way with it, and they're going to want one before this period ends to carry some momentum into the locker room. If you're the Flyers, you want the exact same thing and go up 3. The Hurricanes obviously want to bring this back within 1. Now here's Hemian. Hemian working his way. Passed over that time. Loose in the blue paint. Still loose there. Now one gets blown down. .3:27 left to go here in the second period. 16-12 the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. 2-0 Flyers to score. This one dropped now by the linesman. Brought back, sent in deep by the Western Hurricanes now as we're underway. Into the corner now. Now up to the point, the Hurricanes able to work this one in deep. Down low now, Stewart trying to get a hold of this one. Stewart around the boards now. Down low here, back to Stewart. Still loose on the side of the net there. Shot that time, sailing right through that blue paint. Price might have gotten a poke on that one. Now back to the point. Now gets sent in by the Hurricanes. Caught up through in the way, in the slot area that time. In the corner now, Potty trying to work his way behind the net, sorry. Now being pinned up along the boards. Picked up by the Hurricanes, down low. Back to Stewart. Stewart shot that time. Loose there off a deflection. Still stopped by Price. Now back for Potty. Potty fires that one in off a deflection from his own guy. Now it's stopped by the goaltender, Chason, letting him know. And Price giving a couple left hooks. A couple of little ones, but still letting him know that he owns that crease. So 2:34 left to go here in the second period. 17-12 the shots in favor of the Hurricanes. Flyers lead at 2-0. Around the boards now into the corner. We picked up now at the point by Baxter. Picked up down low by the Flyers in their own end now. This one gets broken up by the Hurricanes. It's Clark working his way in, putting on the brakes now. Clark with it still. Sent out in front now in front of the net for Rapp. Rapp, that one right between the legs. Now here come the Flyers. It's Surrett along the board. Sorry, that's Doucette, not Surrett. That one gets poked away out to center ice now. He's trying to split the D this time. Poke it away now. Here's White up the left wing side for the Flyers. 2 crash to the net for him. That one gets poked away, though, by Baxter. Out to the corner now, out in front. Shot stopped by Meaden. Loose there in front of the net. Still loose. The Flyers able to clear it away just far enough. Caught up in the feet now. Up the right wing side. Here come the Hurricanes trying to work that one over. Now it's picked up by Wayman. Wayman working his way in. That one gets poked away. Now the Flyers will work that one in. Shot blocked that time. Up the left wing side. The Hurricanes trying to work their way in. The Hurricanes trying to work it back to the point. Now it's taken away. Broken up by McCallion. McCallion trying to work his way in still. Loose there. Caught up in the feet. Now McCallion takes it away. McCallion has moved in front of the net. Decides to wrap it around instead. McCallion still has it back. Walking in from the point. A shot in front that time. Loose off a deflection. Still stopped by Lucas Price. This one gets cleared away by the Flyers. Back for Baxter. Able to send this one back in. Steered aside by Price. On the side of the net. Now here's Hallett behind the net. Trying to find someone out in front that time. Sails through everybody out to center ice. 60 seconds to go here in the second period. Time ticking down here in this middle frame here is Mood. Mood trying to walk his way over as he does. Trying to work his way in now. Brody Mood trying to get by his man in the corner. Working it down low. Broken up on the play now. Still pinned up along the boards. The Flyers skate this one up the left wing side on the attack. The Flyers getting by. It's Duffy. Duffy trying to work his way back in. A shot that time. Stopped by Meaden. Loose on the side of the net. cleared away out to the corner. Back to the point for the Flyers. They have it. And through now off deflection. This one gets cleared away. Shot on goal that time. Looked like it went off the knob of the stick of Meaden. Now here come the Flyers in their own end. It's Chason. Chason slides this one over. Putting on the brakes. Back to Chason now. Time ticking down here in this middle frame. Now the Flyers in their own end. Passed up through. Able to get a poke on that one. As time expires. After 2 periods complete hockey action here. Day number 2, game number 1 here at the Hockey Nova Scotia U13 AAA Provincials. It's the Sackville Flyers who lead the Western Hurricanes 2-0. We'll take a break in the action here for the intermission. Easton Chu from High Button Sports bringing the action here at the 2026 U13 AAA Provincials in Berwick. Stay safe. We'll be right back here for the 3rd period of play. Alrighty, hockey fans, my name's Easton Shu from High Button Sports, welcoming you back inside the Kings Mutual Century Center here in Berwick, Nova Scotia, also known as the Apple Dome. Heading into the third period of play, the Flyers lead the Hurricanes 2-0. The Hurricanes lead in the shots, though, 19-15. As we're underway once again, up the boards this time. Now it's picked up by the Hurricanes in front of the penalty box doors that time. Now the Hurricanes trying to work their way in, knocked off the puck by the Flyers, though. Now being pinned up along the wall this time. Now here come the Flyers. Now one gets worked in deep. Down low now. This one gets sent around the boards by the Hurricanes. Down low. The Hurricanes pick it up in their own end, try to break out, going the other way to get some ozone pressure going and try and get one here and bring the lead just to 1. But if you're the Flyers, obviously you want to build onto that lead, because a win for the Flyers almost guarantees your spot in semifinals unless something crazy happens. Now here are the Hurricanes who keep that one in. Now this one picked up by the Hurricanes. Picked up now by Garden, taken away by Potty. Potty works his way in. Shot goes high that time on the play. Now for Hemian. Hemian, that one gets poked away on the play. Now the Flyers skating up the other way, working their way up through the neutral zone on the attack now. That one caught up in the feet. Now it's picked up by Duffy. Duffy, far side now, picked up by the Sackville Flyers. Around the boards this time, caught up. Now here are the Flyers with it, working their way up through. An offside called on the play. 13:36 to go here in the third period. 19-15 the shots. Puck drop now as we're underway. Going forward off the draw. It's ultimately won back by the Flyers. Down low now, it's picked up by the Flyers in their own end. In down low, in the corner. And the stoppage of play here. Penalty coming up on the play for interference. And penalty coming to Henry Chason for interference here. So the Hurricanes, here's a perfect opportunity for them to bring the lead within 1. With 13:23 to go here in the third, Chason to the box for interference. Puck dropped as we're underway here. Here's Potty. Potty down low. Back now to the point, trying to get it there, but taken away by the Flyers nearly. Finally able to get it back is Duffy, but now taken away by the Hurricanes. It's Rapp. Rapp shot whiffed on, caught up there, still loose. Now one gets sent down by the Sackville Flyers. Now for Potty. Here comes Potty working his way up through to Hemian. Hemian working his way up through. On the attack is the Hurricanes. Working their way in still. Front of the net that time. Now gets stopped by the goaltender. Cleared away by the Flyers. Meeting out of his crease to play this puck. Picked up now by the Hurricanes. Working their way up through. Pass that time deflected. Now into the corner. Now here come the Western Hurricanes. It's McCallion working his way up through for the Hurricanes. McCallion on the breaks. Now working his way in. Shot whiffed on that time. Able to get it back, though. Here's McCallion. Niall McCallion to the front of the net. Now loose in the blue paint. Just couldn't put that one home. Able to poke that one down is the Flyers. 45 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Hurricanes. Connecting with McCallion on the play. Niall McCallion trying to work his way in. Now in the corner. It's picked up by the Flyers. In the corner still battling. Now Wynot able to jam that one in. Into the slot now for McCallion. McCallion trying to get by his man. Back to the point for Wynot. Nolan Wynot trying to break his way in. Now one gets sent in down low. In deep on the play. Now it's picked up by the Sackville Flyers. Trying to clear this one away. Batted down by McCallion. Now down low. Here's Hallett on the play. Hallett down low into the corner. Now back down low. Here are the Hurricanes back in the slot. Now McCallion a shot. He scores! Niall McCallion getting the monkey off the back. So many chances for the kid. Finally able to pull it home. and the Hurricanes are back within one. "39 shots straight that Lucas Price, 39 shots Lucas Price turned away in this tournament, and the 40th found the back of the net. And offside called on the play against the Western Hurricanes with 11:09. So Lucas Price, we chatted it up with him yesterday, as we said earlier, and definitely seems like a confident kid when it seems to be in a netminder. Definitely knew what he wanted to do, and definitely knew what he was doing. Now this one going the other way, loose puck race. Hemian trying to get ahead of Chason. Hemian now to the front of the net. That one gets poked away by the Flyers. Down low, the Flyers send this one around the boards. Wynot has it at the point. Nolan Wynot pass whiffed on that time. Comes out to center ice. It will send that one back in. Now here are the Flyers with it. It's Chason skating his way up through. Henry Chason looking to go on the attack here up the right wing side. Chipped in deep now. Now it'll be picked up by Potty in the corner. Potty around the boards here, connecting with his man. Now sliding that one over far side. Here's a chance going for Corkum the other way. Corkum working his way in through on the attack. Still battling. Pinned up along the boards now. Taken away by the Flyers. They have it. Now in the corner. Here the Hurricanes trying to get by. Now here come the Flyers on the attack. Up the left wing side. Here come the Sackville Flyers. Still trying to work their way in. That one gets sent in deep. Now it'll be picked up down low. Now this one will get picked up by the Sackville Flyers. Now this one gets sent down low. Picked up by the Flyers, trying to clear the puck. Can't quite connect with them. Looks like it won't have enough on it for icing, as it won't. Now Donchwant's going to pick it up for the Hurricanes. Sliding that one around the boards. Now here's McCallion caught up in his feet. Now McCallion skating this one up the right wing side. On the attack now. Just barely staying on side this time. Poked away into the corner. Now McCallion couldn't quite split all three of the Flyers down there. Now it's picked up by the Flyers working their way in. It's Breon steered aside by Meaden. Breon into the corner now, battling still. Now gets sent around the boards by the Western Hurricanes in the corner for Rapp. He gets pinned up along the boards. The Flyers walk in, shot that time. High of the net, high off the glass. Now it'll be picked up by the Western Hurricanes. As Simmons has it, he'll send that one in deep. Down low now. Picked up by the Flyers in their own end. Trying to skate this one up through on the attack. It's the Flyers. Duffy up the left wing side, trying to get by. Duffy trying to work his way in now for the Flyers. A shot that time wide. Rebound now picked up in the corner by the Flyers. Sent down low, picked up by Wynot now. Nolan Wynot around the boards. Still loose down there. Now around the boards once again. Batted down by Deschamps. Deschamps now pinned up along the boards here. Down low now. Young's going to take it away. Trying to knock Potty off the puck, but Owen Potty stays tall and picks it up. Passed up through to Mood. That one gets poked away, by the Flyers. So no icing in the corner. Now the Hurricanes sent out in front that time, disrupted by the Flyers. Back to the point for Nolan Wynot. Wynot's going to wind up a shot down low. That one bounced right over the stick of Hallett. Now the Flyers try and take this one away. Passed up the left wing side. Now here's Duffy with it. Duffy trying to get by once again, and this one gets blown down. Offside, I believe the call was. With 7:51 to go here in the third. So linesman getting set to drop the puck now as we're underway once again. Off the draw, it's White going forward off it. Now to be picked up by the Hurricanes up the boards this time. Pinned up now. Loose puck now picked up in the corner by the Flyers. Nearly taken away by Hemian of the Hurricanes. Now coming in down low. It's picked up by the Hurricanes. They have it, trying to send it out in front that time. Caught up in the skate of someone. Now down low, Hemian trying to pick it back up for the Hurricanes. Now being pinned up along the wall. Still trying to fight loose for this one here. Now it's picked up by the Sackville Flyers. Skating their way up through, trying to poke this one away as the Hurricanes take it away and send that one in. against the boards now. It's picked up by McLean, trying to pin it up. Now McCallion tries to free it up. Niall McCallion over the blue line now, trying to work his way in. Trying to get by his man. McCallion to the front of the net. A shot that time. Rebound now comes out. Picked up. Slid in that time by the Hurricanes. Just wide of the net. Now back. Morash can hang on to it. McCallion will fire that one back in for the Hurricanes. Bouncing puck in the slot. Morash trying to get to it. But ultimately taken away by the Flyers. Comes out to center ice. 2-on-1 going the other way for the Flyers. Working their way in now. Can't get a hold of that one. White and McLean, what an opportunity. Just couldn't hold on to it. Now McCallion's going to try and skate this one up here for the Hurricanes. Backhand pass up the right wing side. Now up into some open space for Hemian. Avoids the poke check that time. Hemian still trying to get by. Gets by two Flyers now into the corner. Passed out in front. Into the slot now. Drop back now. Shot that time from Potty. Gets blocked. Hallett will get it back in the slot now. Backhand shot. Still loose in the blue paint, trying to jam at it. Now taken away by the Flyers as they'll skate it up the left wing side. Now into some open space that time in the slot. Now it sails right through everybody. Duffy now trying to work it back to the point. Now sent in. Down low. Duffy will pick it up. Duffy into the corner now. Out in front this time. Behind the net. Now in the corner. Here are the Flyers with it. Drop back for Deschamps. Deschamps fires over far side. Sharp angle shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender. Bouncing puck on the side of the net. Still loose there. Now here come the Western Hurricanes on the attack. Sent over far side. Just out of reach. Mood trying to get back to it. Looks like he might have an edge on him. But ultimately the Flyers swoop in down low and take it away. Hallett down low to Mood. Brody Mood trying to find someone out in front. That pass got blocked though. Now here come the Flyers going up the other way. Up the right wing side. It's Duffy. Duffy over the blue line. Trying to work his way in. Still with it. Duffy sliding that one over off the post. Trying to poke it away now in the slot. A shot that time just goes high. Rebound now picked up by Wynot. Wynot tries to settle things down here. Pass just out of reach this time. Loose puck race going down the other way. Waved off in the corner now. Picked up by Smith after he gets pinned up along the boards. Smith getting tied up down there in the corner. Pass disrupted by the Hurricanes this time. Just about 5 minutes left to go here in this third period. Bouncy puck now in the slot. Now it's taken away by the Flyers, skating up that right wing side. It's Young firing that one in deep. McCallion's going to skate for the loose puck for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes definitely have the momentum so far in this third period as we are just cruising right along. Now slid over to Rapp. Over now to Clark. Clark works his way in. Still can't find that one to the front of the net that time. Donchmont has it at the point. Tries to fire that one back in. Out to center ice that time. Donchmont will fire that one back in. Now taken away by the Flyers. Into the corner now. It'll be picked up by the Flyers. Pinned up now. Now the Flyers on the O-zone attack. Picked up now by the Hurricanes out to center ice. Now give and go action here. Now here comes McCallion. Niall McCallion trying to work his way into the corner now. McCallion still loose there. Now out in front for the Hurricanes. Poked away by the Flyers. Oh, comes out now. A shot that time. Taking a weird bounce. Just wide of the net though. Now being pinned up still along the boards there. There's going to be a penalty coming up here as that one gets sent down and icing called on the play. So the penalty coming to the Western Hurricanes is going to be Stewart. 2 minutes for body checking on the play. So a good chance for Sackville here. So head to the power play here. But in Western's case, they could probably try and kill off this penalty before having to pull the goalie. Now on the wraparound for the Flyers. In the corner now. Here's Young. Here's Duffy. Duffy still hanging on to this one. Back to the point, over to Chason. Chason back over to Duffy. Cross ice feed, Duffy will circle back. Duffy now down low in the corner. Now back on the half wall over to Chason. Chason circling back now, trying to work his way in up the right wing side. Down low now. Here are the Flyers with it, trying to work their way in. Dishing this one over now. Pass back. Nearly cleared away. And now it's picked up by the Flyers at the blue line. Sent in back down low. Right on him now is Wynot. Nolan Wynot now sent out in front, sailing right through that blue crease. Now Mood trying to get a step on it. Stick lifted though on the play. Now it's picked up by the Flyers. They have it. Now Mood nearly took that one away. Now it's picked up by the Flyers over to Chason. Chason walks in, shot, punched away, Mead, and rebound. They score! Jackson Duffy puts it home, and the Sackville Flyers lead 3-1 on the power play. Absolutely stuck in the wind out of all the Western momentum that was built up there in that third period so far. The Sackville Flyers able to get that one back, and they go back up 2. Now 2:40 left to go here in the third period. So this is going to turn out to be an ozone face-off here for the Western Hurricanes. With 2:40 left to go here in the third, the Hurricanes are going to have to win this one back and get one here if they want a chance to tie it up once again. But the Flyers will chip that one past. Now loose puck race going in the other way. Working that one into the corner now. McLean pinned up along the boards. The Flyers able to come up with it. Possession now, White in the slot. Can't hang on to that one cleanly. Now taken away by Wayman. Sent in now. Slap shots and cleared away. Picked up by the Flyers now. Back to the point. Low point area. That one gets fired in. Now this one comes out once again. Now it's picked up. Working their way in is the Flyers. Now it gets blown down for ice. Offside, with 2:04 to go. And once again, we'd like to take this time to thank the sponsors of the weekend. RBC Annapolis Valley, Cavendish Farms, Hockey Nova Scotia, Turner Concrete, the Kenny Bros Limited, and TD Hockey Development. Puck drop now is run away this time. Up the boards, or up the gut of the ice, Hallett dishes this one over to his right. Now the Hurricanes trying to work their way in. Down low now. Here's Hallett. Hallett now taken away by the Flyers. Up the right wing side now. Broken up here is Smith. Smith, shot on goal that time. Steered aside by the goalie, out to the corner now. Still loose. Now out in front, Mood has shot that time. What a save by Lucas Price! Wow! Lucas Price, have yourself a weekend so far, kid. Lucas Price shuts the door, and the Hockey Moms are fired up on this rainy Friday afternoon as the Western Hurricanes are going to use their 30-second timeout with 1:38 to go in the third. I'm sure the goaltender will be to the bench. So we'll take a brief break in the action. We'll be right back here after the timeout. Alrighty, hockey fans, we are back here after the 30-second timeout called by the Western Hurricanes. My name's Easton Shue from High Button Sports. Welcome me back inside the Apple Dome for the third period of play. What's remaining of it? That shot blocked back to the point. The Hurricanes will let it go once again. Deflection that time, just wide. Out to the corner now. The Flyers try and clear it. Why not at the point? Tries to chip that one back in. Puck comes free for the Flyers. It's Duffy. Duffy works his way in. Shot up the empty net. He scores! Jackson Duffy ices the game for the Sackville Flyers. So this face-off will come to center ice here. That might do it here. So puck drop now is underway. Now wrap over to McCallion. McCallion working his way in now. Into the corner now. Out in front this time. Still loose there, trying to put it home. Loose on the side of the net. Price stands tall. In the corner now. That one just wide down low. In the corner, the Hurricanes trying to take possession. Brought down to the ice. No call. Last minute here in the third period. Tied up along the boards there. Hurricanes trying to free this one up here. Once again, the Flyers come up with it. D'Entremont loses it this time. The Flyers loses a stick on the play. Now brought down to the ice. The Hurricanes able to clear it. Now here's Garden. Delayed offside on the Flyers. Now back onside. 38 seconds to go. 4-1 Flyers to score. Now picked up in the neutral zone. It'll be Garden who picks it up for the Flyers, who sends that one in deep now. In the corner now. We picked up by the Flyers. 25 seconds to go here. Toe drag that time. Now out to the corner. Now this one picked up by the Flyers and kept in at the blue line. 16 seconds left to go here. Sent back in by the Flyers. Now into the corner down low. 10 seconds left to do it. I think they're just going to let time expire here, but still battling down low. McCallion trying to just let time expire. And that's going to do it. Lucas Price leads his team to victory once again. A huge 4-1 victory for the Sackville Flyers. Price turning away 26 of the 27 shots he faced. Jackson Duffy adding 2 goals of his own for the Flyers. Niall McCallion had the lone goal for the Hurricanes this afternoon. So that's going to do it from our broadcast here at High Button Sports. My name's Easton Shoup. Stay tuned for the rest of the player of the game and handshakes.